All right, hey guys, we're going to work on the ball toss lab today, so I'm just going to step you through the instructions on how to do this lab, and hopefully it eliminates some questions that you might have. So for this lab, we're only going to need the LabQuest motion detector and dodgeball. So I'm going to grab a LabQuest, and while I get the other materials, I'm going to turn the LabQuest on because it takes about 30 seconds to boot up. So while that's booting up, I'm going to come over to my bag of balls and grab a dodgeball. And you're looking for one with imperfections because they all have imperfections. And I'm going to come over to the probe cabinet and grab a motion detector. And while the LabQuest is, it's already booted up. While that's booting up, I'm going to set up my motion detector. It's important to note that it plugs in to the top of the LabQuest. So you lift back this rubber flap and it'll automatically see the sensor. So for this lab, it explains you're going to want to set the switch on the motion sensor to the person or the basketball. So right. And we're going to want to adjust our sample rate and our time of experiment. So where we do that is right here. So duration, the lab asks us to go 3 seconds. And we're supposed to be taking sample rate of 40 samples per second. And we're ready. So to see the data that we're about to take, we're going to just touch on this tab at the top with the little graph. And as we collect data, it'll automatically display on that graph. And we want to practice our throw. We're going to make sure that we throw the ball directly above the motion sensor and we catch it before the ball hits the motion sensor. So to start data collection, all you have to do is either hit play or press play. Okay, so just touch it with the stylus or hit it with your finger. So I'm going to just hit the play button with my finger because I'm not going to have so much time to do this. And let's see what that looked like. So you can see on this data set, it's not so smooth here, but that was the point, that was the place where I was getting the ball set. The smooth part that I'm really interested in is right here. And so what I can do on the LabQuest is zoom in by going to graph, first highlighting the data, graph, zoom in, and you can see that this is what we're looking for. Nice smooth data and no weird hiccups in the data, and this is what we want to analyze. All right, so this is what you'll be answering all your questions on, is that nice data, and that's what we're after in this lab. Okay? So good luck.